everyone's doing well. I hope you're living your life, having abundance coming your way, and having things work out as you need them to, and you're feeling positive and feeling forward looking into some of these turbulent times we're dealing with, but still having a positive attitude.
That's right.
So today, thank you, baby. Mwah! Me and my wife have completed the bedroom.
Oh my God.
So that's what you're going to see in this video.
Yes.
Last little dirty. That's what you're going to see in this video. Our completed bedroom. Man. Means we got one more room to go, the main bathroom.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
So our topic today is going to be built around lessons of perseverance. Okay. We're hoping by now, those of you who's followed us and stayed with us, you kind of got a vision now of what we've been trying to say. Maybe by now, you're kind of getting a vision of what we're trying to say. That, you know, this concept of off-grid isn't this dusty, dirty, less than lifestyle.
Right.
It's really a lifestyle of independence. And again, applause for those people who are taking the class and have gotten past that course.
Yes.
The first course is really helping you understand independence versus dependence. So when you think of off-grid, you know, we're really trying to communicate to you guys how to be independent. Again, independence, inner dependence, inside, dependence on oneself, independence versus being dependent. And I hope by now, you know, you're starting to say, okay, maybe I'm seeing what they're talking about. Because again, we don't have no mortgage note. We don't have no light bill. Lights on. See, big TVs, stereo, full refrigerator, dishwasher. I got no light bill. Pay no bills. So I hope this video really starts to drive that point home for you guys to get that. And the main thing we want to talk about is perseverance. You know, we had to learn some lessons. Ooh, boy, did we learn some lessons in this one. I really thought that bedroom was going to be snap, crackle, and pop.
He always thinks that.
Man, that bedroom was something.
Yes, it was.
That bedroom was something. So the main thing, we persevered. We're not quitting. We're seeing this thing to the end.
Yes.
You know,
No
so
doubt.
yeah. But any people who started this journey and was questioning and how they gonna do this, now you're seeing. But perseverance is one of the main keys that I think we all need to understand and overstand right now, is that anything you want, you gotta persevere. You know, you gotta be constant. You gotta be continuous. You gotta keep pushing. You can't see the hurdle and want to get off the track. You gotta see the hurdle and jump it. And this is a really big hurdle. And for those of you, you know, a few of you have taken the leap of faith and have decided to do, you know, your independent living situation. A few of you have come out here that we've met that have decided to do it. For those of you still on the fence, I offer you to really pay attention to what's happening. You know, we've been talking about these storms and talking about things going on since day one. 5 years ago, we were talking about this. And you're seeing what just happened in Kentucky, St. Louis, East Coast right now, the fires in California. I mean, it's steadily, it's ramping up. So if you guys are going to get into this and figure out a back door, because part of this is about just having a back door for your family. Ain't nobody telling you it's the end of the world. We are telling you some change is about to happen. We are telling you there's going to be some trials and tribulations. We are telling you there's going to be some weather events that's going to make mainstream living in the cities very difficult. Yes, we are telling you that. Over and over and over and over. Okay? But through perseverance, you can set up your back door and have a safe haven for your family. Okay? So I'm going to let my wife give you her 2 cents on that topic.
Yeah, I think for us, is, definitely practicing what we preach. Because you see us in our evolution as we get a lot of things done on this homestead. But there are times where, baby,
Be rough.
it's rough.
Be rough.
We get to our wits end and we do have to find balance, take a break, walk away, rethink things, this bedroom, trying to not just think about the end of the rainbow, but, putting everything in an order of operation and how we're going to approach it.
Yes.
Keeping in mind that there's no easy way to do all of this. If it was, we would have done it, or we would have figured it out by now. And it's not about even being easy, but it's about just thinking through the process and doing things smart. So for those of you that want to embark on this, instead of trying to find the easiest way to do this, try to find the smarter way to do this.
Good point.
In everything that you do.
Good point.
Not trying to, it's got to be an easy way. But it's a smarter way.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Yeah, we had to learn some smarter ways.
Yes.
Digging. We got a friend of ours, he don't want to dig. You know what I'm saying? You're going to dig out here.
Right.
But it took a rainstorm one day for us to realize pour water on the dirt and dig.
Right.
We didn't know.
Yeah,
we came from the city and that didn't dawn on us.
No.
So to my wife's point, she's absolutely right. Try to be smart. And even in whether or not any of you are wanting to take the leap as hard as we took it, or understanding yet what we're trying to say about being independent of this system, the first step might be taking these courses or taking one of them. Take the free one. Just, we didn't spend the time and energy in doing all those courses just for the money.
Right.
The money ain't the driver. That's not our mission. Our mission is to get this message out here to our fellow brothers and sisters and let you understand that it's time to set yourselves up, because there are things coming that are going to change life. And if you are ahead of that curve, you're not going to feel them changes like everybody else is.
Right.
There's a lot of people going to feel these changes really bad. And our objective is to kind of minimize our exposure to any of it. Okay. So now enough about that stuff. We don't want to beat you over the head with that. Listen, damn it. No. Lessons on building. So again, we had some blueprint, which we spoke to in the first video. We had a wall that was slightly like this, and we had to get the framing done. So lesson again, if you don't have an architect, get you one. Excuse me, because she ain't gonna stop.
No, she's not.
Come on, girl. Come on. All right, get your architect. If you don't have one, get one. All right. If you can't afford the bread, or that's not in your budget, I should say, then do some drawings and take some architect, online stuff, and learn for yourself and do it yourself. Because you want your stuff to come out nice, and as you can see, we got a lot of symmetry going on in here, but we did a lot of drawing, and we really had to study that stuff. So that's been a redundant lesson in I don't know how many videos, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on here again. Have your drawings, have yourself set up so that you can follow some sort of mathematical calculation into how you frame things out. That's our clock. Second thing, let's see. Take your time on scaffolding. Okay. If you do anything with high ladders and scaffolding, be careful.
Yes.
Be very cautious. Don't move too fast. It's almost a recipe to ensure somebody's going to get hurt. Those ladders and those scaffoldings, they're very dangerous, and sometimes you need to be reminded of that as you're going up and down these scaffoldings and these ladders. Okay, so be very mindful of that. Okay, so I apologize. My wife got this clock. And it just goes off an hour. We didn't pay attention to the time. Next time we know we won't do it on an hour. So my apology. But be very mindful of scaffolding and ladder work. This was the most ladder work we had to do.
Yeah, outside of the roof.
Yeah, and we were, and well, even with the roof, this was up and down, up and down, up
Right.
and down. The roof was once you're up there, you're kind of up there.
Yeah.
So this was a lot of up and down.
It was.
And the ceiling in there is, what, 16 feet? 16 feet.
Yeah.
So it was...
It was challenging.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking.
It was.
Them scaffolds be shaky.
Yeah.
You know. And then, it's just us. Keyshawn helped us. Our son helped us a little bit.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness. But it was mostly me and Jay. Let's see. The wood we used was 3/4 inch, like cabin.
So like a half round?
Half round.
Yeah.
Tongue and groove.
Half round.
Somebody had asked me if it was bamboo. I sent them a couple of pitch Floyd.
Yeah.
But no, it's half round. We got it at Home Depot. We sanded it and we shellacked it, and then we put on a second coat while I was up there. Another thing on your joints, if you're putting wood in a tongue and groove, that shit ain't gonna come out plumb. All right. So don't let it stress you. You're gonna sand it wherever it's not level. You just sand it, and then you putty it, and it'll make your joints look non-existent. So that's a lesson. Sanding, if you're dealing with wood and things don't kind of plumb out, always remember you can sand it or you can plane it. So wood is very forgiving in allowing you to get it to a level place or a plumb place that you need to get it to. So that's a lesson definitely with the wood. Those boards were something. Also, make sure you got screws in conjunction with nails.
Yes, always.
Always. Because those boards aren't going to be completely perfect. Now, another thing, when you buy them, use them.
Right, don't let them sit around too long.
Tell them, baby.
Yeah, because they will get warped. If you have them outside, it's a chance, even if you have them covered up, they're going to get moisture and water stains or whatnot. And they are just going to warp on you like real easily. So, and that's a lesson that we've learned, buying materials. And we always try to buy our materials ahead of time, but that can have its own caveat if you're, especially with wood, and you're leaving it because we had to sand it because it got dusty. And a lot of them got warped. So you just spend extra time and effort trying to clean it up. And it's just, not worth it.
Yeah, so lesson, buy your wood, use your wood.
Yes.
Don't sit on your wood.
No.
Don't sit on your wood.
Don't sit on your wood.
Don't sit on your wood. Buy it and use it. Screws, make sure you got long, at least double the width of your material. Especially if you got some boards that you got to pull, you need a good 2.5, 3 inch, really 3 inches. Make sure you got some finishing 3 inches if you're going to do anything with wood or anything like that, because you're going to have to pull those boards, and the screws are going to pull it. The nails aren't. All right, so that's a lesson we had to learn. We had to learn how to pull the boards with the screws, which we kind of got it once we figured it out. But that's the big thing. Be careful on them ladders. Buy your wood, use your wood, and make sure you got some 3-inch screws. Those are your lessons.
Right.
And make sure you, if you can, draw the shit out. Draw the shit out. But those are my lessons, and that's my message for today, I guess. Perseverance.
Perseverance. For real.
Perseverance, take it down the rainbow.
Right.
Book of James tell you, faith without works is dead.
That's real.
Gotta put some work in. Gotta put that work in.
Yep.
So, hope you guys like our new Be Free shirts.
All right. You can buy them on our website.
You can go to the website and you can buy them there. So I guess that's it for me.
Yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoy the video. For those of you that want to know why we went with the wood instead of the drywall, Well, the drywall seems like it's the faster, simpler way. Which brings me back to that point I made earlier, but in actuality it wasn't. As hard as it was to put that wood up, it would have been even more difficult putting the drywall up because again the ceiling is 16 feet, and to carry that big piece of drywall and then have to get up there and mud it and sand it and mud it.
It would have still been hard.
Yeah. It still would have been difficult, and also to me the wood just looked better with the vaulted ceilings.
The wood is sexy.
It is.
Wait till y'all see it. Y'all about to see it. Y'all about to see it. It's
right.
hot.
Yes, it is. So it was worth the time, effort, the energy, everything that we went through.
It was. We're very happy with ourselves.
We're very happy with it.
We're very happy. I thank the Creator for my wife. Her being able to ride this roller coaster. So
yeah.
you know, we're getting near the end of this rainbow.
We're getting there,
you know,
y'all.
so you can see we got these big smiles on our face.
I know.
We're almost there. So that's it for me.
Yep. Until next time, be free. Husband is doing is cleaning up the deck. What you doing, baby?
Doing what my wife tells me.
Whatever.
Jumping how high I can see it.
No, that's not high enough.
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up. So we're clearing off the deck here. That way we can take these boards, set them up here, put some polyurethane on them, and put them up on the bedroom ceiling. So we're just using this as our prep area to do that. So we're getting this all set up. All right, so we have the task of walking from the house all the way over to the RVs where we have our toy hauler here. And this particular RV we use for storage. And this is where we are storing the ceiling panels of wood for the ceiling in the bedroom. So we have to...
It's carrying the camera and talking.
That's right. So we got to carry all these long pieces over to the house so we can paint them and put them up.
We're not painting them.
Well, putting clear polyurethane on them.
Putting
Liqueur.
Ow!
Ah, watch your ankle. All right, y'all
Nice
gotta
if you get rid of that
help
thing,
my
it's gonna help
husband.
we're doing is we tried to fill this in and putty it, but we don't like the way it looks.
Yeah, it looks kind of raggedy.
It looked tacky. So what we did is we cut some 2x6. We grooved it out in the back. I'm going to go router it now. So the router edge will match that edge. I'm going to sand my little hammer marks out. And then basically, once I cut this right, it'll fit like that. But it's going to fit more indented. Then this will be routed on the edge. And then you can't see that mess. And this will fit right in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go trim it up a little bit, make it a little bit tighter. But this is that handcrafting that I'm talking about. Yeah, we thinking we was going to boom, boom, boom and get the shellacking. And this shit taking me all damn day.
All day just to do this.
To do my little back wings.
Yeah.
So, I thought I could get that to fit in there better, but I can't get a sander in there to sand
it's
it.
too tight.
You know.
And even if you did, it just still wouldn't
just ain't
look
gonna look
right. Yeah, it just won't look right.
And that's one of the things about the building process. You know, you're constantly evolving. You know, you think you got one idea, then it didn't work. You come up with something else.
Right.
So I think once we put this on, shellac that up.
It'll give it a more finished look.
Yeah, it'll look more finished. It'll look professional.
Yeah. So it looks so much better.
Makes a lot better.
It does. It's a lot better. Cool. What we are doing is we are doing all the touch-ups. And when I say touch-ups, I mean my husband has put in wood putty in the areas where the two boards, in the joints of the two boards where they meet, so it can have a more seamless look. Also, some of the boards were kind of warped, so they created an indentation in areas where we didn't want it. So we're kind of sanding it and smoothing it out. And after we get done with that, we're gonna re-polyurethane it, just to make sure it all has a finished look. Polyurethane this beam here, and then it will finally be finished. And then we can touch up our paint in here.
We're almost done. We're about to be done.
We're laughing because today is August 3rd, and we've been working on this bedroom since June. In the last video.
Yeah, we just posted a video last night.
And my husband threw the whole video. We're about to be done. We're about to be done. This room has really been a project. So a very long, slow project, but we're getting there.
This is what you call handcrafted right here.
Yeah, all the details. All the details. So that's what we're doing now. Just all the finishing touches. So we can finally be finished with this room. It's gonna look pretty when it's done.
So you don't get this kind of detail in just an average house you buy.
That's true. That's true.
Unless it's one of them multi-million-dollar boys.
Right. This is built by the Freemans.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'll start me a building company.
You know, right?
Right. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, so here we go. Gonna show you the bedroom. Come on.
Voila.
Lights on for you.
I don't know.
You can take that out, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Got this one on.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Showing the closet.
All right.
Alright, now we still got to put a cover on over this because that's the shut off for the bathroom. So we ain't put that on yet. We're just gonna put a little cover on that. But
Go ahead.
so what we did on the floor is we took finished plywood, we sanded it, and we shellacked it or varnished it. So as you can see, it's a decent closet. Closet will hang. We'll put a couple of Lowe's closet.
Closet kit.
Yeah, Lowe's closet kits. We're gonna put 2 of those in here. And it'll be a nice size closet.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got left in here.
The baseboards.
Yeah, the baseboard. So we sanded and shellacked the baseboards.
We went with wood to match the ceiling.
Now my most prized part of this is the peak there. So I really had to handcraft that part because the way it was, you could see in the center and I couldn't get it to sand and it just looked so tacky.
It did.
So we came up with that idea to make it look a lot better.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So we still got a couple of electrical covers to put on, a piece of wood right here to cover up the wire.
Like we did on that side.
And it'll look just like this side once it's up there. And yes, you can have air conditioning off-grid, off-solar. Air conditioner works.
Yep.
12,000 BTU air conditioner. This room's extra cool anyway because of the high ceiling.
Right.
So between the radiant barrier and the high ceiling we put in here, this room's really cool anyway.
It is.
Yeah, like right now today it's 97 and it's probably about less than 70 or about 70 degrees in here right now.
Yeah, it's nice and cool. Yep. Yeah, so we spent time with all the details, because we had the wood ceiling, all the details. It's what takes a lot of time and thought in the process of the build.
So we'll have this heater here will go here.
It's a propane
That's a
heater.
propane heater. That'll go here for additional heat. And as you can see, the wood burning stove is within the vicinity. So the wood burning stove's there, but just as that extra knock the chill off heater, we'll have that heater there. Let's see, what else?
A tile on your windows.
Oh yeah,
Your
tile we put
windowsill.
on. I should have came out a little bit, but what we're going to do is we're going to frame the window out with a piece of wood like this, but we're going to go with something slightly wider than these, and it'll be a complete piece. But this will frame the wood out like that once we're done. So that's where we are, guys. We finished the bedroom.
Yes.
So this is where we go next.
One more room left. And we can move in our house. As you can see, it's a hot mess in this bathroom.
Consider this a sneak preview.
Right.
And this side is the shower. Let me get out your way.
Yeah. So we have everything for the bathroom in here. are ready to get installed, but we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so, but it's the last room in the house to get completed.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. All right. All set.
All set. Alright, guys.
Peace.
Till next time, be free.
Some handcrafted shit right there.